Hey everybody, happy Monday, or whatever day you're watching this on. Here in class we did a little bit with the events surrounding 9/11. I know 9/11 was last Friday, but you weren't in school for us to really talk about it in school. You guys learning at home, you guys didn't kind of get the class discussion we had in class on 9/11, but we watched two video clips, we read a quick article about it, and now we're doing The Amazing Spider-Man number 36, which is one issue of Spider-Man that deals directly with the events of September 11th, 2001. Now, important thing to realize here, Spider-Man is not a real character. He's a fictional character. He wasn't actually in New York at the time of the attack, so this is not real. But if I look right here under this week, let me zoom up a little so you can see under 914 through 918, you'll see Amazing Spider-Man number 36, 9/11. Spider-Man, New York's most famous superhero, stumbles upon the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks. Again, not really, because he's a fictional character. It's a thought provoking and intense self searching journey that everyone should read. One of the greatest and most emotional Spider Man stories ever told, Amazing Spider Man number 36 is a what if story that requires no prior knowledge to read and understand. Key concept right here. It's a no prior knowledge is required for you to read this issue of Spider-Man and have it make sense. You don't need to know that his secret identity is Peter Parker. You don't need to know who the greatest villain of all time is. You just need to know that Spider-Man is a fictional character in a fictional world. And for this one issue, what Marvel Comics did was they kind of blended reality with the fictional world, and they had what if Spider-Man was there right after the 9/11 attack. So, right here on Google Docs are the questions that you're going to answer as you go along with it. When you click on it, it should pop up where it has the title. It should have your name and then Amazing Spider-Man number 36. And then there's 13 questions that you're going to respond to as you read this. Now, a few of them are fill in the blank. Literally, a kindergartner can do fill in the blank, so that shouldn't be an issue right there. I'm going to click on the PDF. Excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. It says Marvel Comics Amazing Spider-Man number 36. And I notice the cover is all black. Okay, that's interesting right there. And I scroll down and it says we interrupt our regular scheduled program to bring you the following special bulletin. That's interesting right there. And then I scroll down and it says longitude 74 degrees, 0 minutes, 23 seconds west. Latitude 40 degrees, 42 minutes, 51 seconds north. Now those are coordinates. Coordinates. I wonder what they're the coordinates for. Now we're going to do this together. Let's see here. Now if I click on the questions, it says, what do you think the coordinates on the first page represent? Explain how you figure this out. Coordinates. Golly, I wonder what these are coordinates for. Now, September 11th, the attacks took place in D.C. at the Pentagon. One was headed from Washington, D.C. to the White House, and that's the one that crashed in the field in Pennsylvania. But then the other two planes hit New York City at the World Trade Center. Spider-Man's in New York, and I wonder. I got an idea. I could Google these coordinates to find out where exactly this is. So, let's see here. Let's open a new tab. Longitude 74 degrees, right? Somebody remember that for me. Longitude 74 degrees. And then, hang on 1 second. 0 minutes, 23 seconds west. 0 minutes, 23 seconds west. Okay. Now, latitude is 40 degrees, 42 minutes, 51 seconds north. latitude. I already forgot. Hang on. 4 degrees 42 minutes and 51 seconds north. 51 seconds north. Now, I know this sounds crazy to be Google searching this, but Google Map of latitude, longitude, that could be it. Ooh, that could be it. These are the results for that. Okay. Long story short, I'm going to have to click on one of these websites, find out what they are. Okay. But those are coordinates right there, and I'm going to go ahead and help you guys out. When I find a place where I can put in my GPS coordinates, my longitude, latitude, and I click all that information in. Hey, look at that! I'm in New York City. Oh my goodness! Right over here, or where the Twin Towers once stood. That's where the 9/11 Memorial is today. Could it be that these coordinates right here are the same location as where I am in New York City? I bet so. Okay, so we already know if I look at question number 1, what do you think these coordinates on the first page represent? It shows the reader that we're in New York City, and I figured this out by looking at the coordinates on Google. Okay, that's the answer to that one right there, and it kind of goes from there. Now, just real quick, I know this sounds silly, but when you read a comic book, some people will call them graphic novels, but when you read a comic book, you always got that one kid that's like, I don't know how to read a graphic novel. I've never read a comic book in the entire day of my life. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So, real quick review, left to right, top to bottom, just like you would any form of book, okay, right there. If you guys look at that first page, oh my gosh, look at the devastation right there. Where the Twin Towers used to be, look at the chaos that's going on there. And lo and behold, here's Spiderman right here, and he's holding his head, and he's saying, oh my gosh. I believe it actually says God right there, like God, like, oh man, crazy. And it looks like he's too late. He's at the spot where 9/11 took place, and he's too late. Okay, and that's where the story kind of goes from there. Is what if Spider-Man was there and he was too late to save anyone in those buildings after they crashed down? Okay, and it kind of goes from there. It's a very excuse me. It's a very quick read. One thing you can do. I know I'm doing it on a laptop. If you're pulling this up on like an iPad, you can zoom in, or a tablet, you can zoom in. If I hit Control Plus, I can zoom in this way as well. So it tells me some things are beyond words, beyond comprehension, beyond forgiveness. And then it kind of goes from there, okay? So remember, when you're reading a comic book left to right, top to bottom, just like you would anything else, and it's not long. I think it's like 20 pages total. Yep, down here it tells me it's 20. So 20 pages total. It's a quick read for a comic book. But like I said, it's got some emotional depth to it. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to send me an email. And I hope you enjoy Amazing Spider-Man number 36. Have a good day.